Hi Scorpio, this is going to be your reading for the beginning of September. It's good for Sun, Rising, Moon, and Venus sign of Scorpio and tropical astrology primarily. However, keep in mind it's a general reading. It's not a personal reading meant for just one person, so it might not resonate with everyone that watches. Check your other placements as well, any other part of your natal chart. You could find messages that you need there instead or as well. Also, if Scorpio is a different part of your natal chart as opposed to your Sun, Rising, Moon, or Venus, it could resonate for you in that placement too. If you want to book a private reading with me that's personal and just for you, Scorpio, the link to my website is in the description below this video. If you're new, welcome to Soma Chandra Tarot. Please subscribe and hit the bell so you know when I read for your sign. Right now it's Soma Chandra Scorpio, my favorite water sign. How are you, Scorpio? I've missed you. I deeply apologize for not reading for you guys for a while. I've been really busy the last couple months and I've been pretty thrown off my schedule. I'm committed to trying to get back on a schedule now that all my kids have started school and all that again. I'm sure you guys know how it is. So let's begin. I did a very deep dive for you today. You guys were deep. You always are, ruled by Mars, the still waters that run deep. What came out of the Oracle of the Seven Energies deck for you to get the overall vibe for how you guys are feeling, I think, spiritually, moving into September, number 13, feeling the world, and then also 32 came out, quieting your mind. Number 6 is at the bottom of the deck. It is what it is. I feel as though moving into September, there's maybe a door that has been shut for you, or something that you've had to accept. It just is what it is. And feeling the world and quieting the mind. I also have empath that came out of the life coaching oracle deck. You may be confusing other people's energies with your own. Some of you are going to feel quite empathic. Protect your energy at this point, Scorpio. You may really be confusing other people's feelings with your own feelings. It's always good to have boundaries with other people, especially those that are very emotional. Your water signs ruled by Mars, you're very emotional too, and you have the right to know where your feelings end and another person's begins. I think that it might be giving you some racing thoughts. Some of you might feel a little helpless about a relationship. It might be a very important relationship to you as well. It could be a family member or a child or just the world around you in general, because you're feeling the world. If you feel like you've been watching too much world news or people around you are going through difficult things, clearly something has got you overthinking. It is important to quiet your mind. It's great that you can feel the world, but make sure it's not at the expense of your own feelings, because it is what it is, right? And there's only so much that you can do. Further coming out of the life coaching oracle deck, so empath, you may be confusing other people's energy with your own. So it's important to know where you end and others begin, and articulate that to people if they become overwhelming. Creative projects came out though too. It is time to get things done. Make your creative projects a priority right now. Scorpios, I notice, are highly creative people. I think that Cancer and Pisces are too. Pisces is pretty damn creative because they're ruled by Neptune, but you guys take creativity and it's fueled by Martian energy as opposed to the moon of planet Earth like Cancer does it, or Neptune like Pisces does it. And I find that you guys, once you set your mind to something creative, you can get it done with that Mars energy. So it is time to get things done. Make your creative projects a priority right now. But then fear came out. Your fears are keeping you from moving forward into the life that you deserve. I think you're very sensitive right now, Scorpio. I think that you will experience heightened creativity, and I know that you'll be fueled, but you're overwhelmed a little bit emotionally, and your brain does need to chill out and be quiet. Address your fears. Your fears may be keeping you from moving forward into something. A main challenge for you. 4 cards came out of this deck. I know that lengthens the reading, but I was like, okay, I guess they need a deep dive. This came out. This is a big deck. It's hard for me to get cards to fly out, but that's how I work. Auric field. It's time to call in energy protection to shield, clear, and strengthen your aura. So I can see, and then spiritual gifts is coming out as well. Okay, I see what's going on here. You're in the process of developing and fine-tuning your spiritual gifts. Some of you are having a heightened sense of intuition, and it's making you confuse your own feelings with the feelings of other people. I think it's overwhelming you to a degree. You definitely need to protect your energy. Withdraw, meditate, ground. Grounding through creative projects is a huge help. Quieting the mind and fear also mirror each other. So address your fears, work through them. You may have to push through them. You can do it. I believe in you. Get support, but it looks like more than support, you might need some space. You might need to unplug a little bit too. You're going to have a third house activation in the beginning of September. This is your potential to learn something new in your local neighborhood. I really love the third house. It's mutable energy. It's connecting to your immediate environment. So family, roommates, your neighborhood, your local hood, okay? And it's about communication and your intellect. You might be sharing ideas with others in your local community or in your immediate environment. And it's about short journeys and lower education. Some of you might be sharing some information in your local community, joining a group, a class in a local community center or something. You have potential to learn something new in your local neighborhood at this time or in the third house. Communication will be a focus and more intimate settings. I also see the moon is at the bottom of the deck. Check your moon sign. It will tell you what your strengths and your weaknesses are and how you process your emotions. You will be getting in touch with your unconscious sensitive side, your inner emotions. Pay close attention to your emotional responses. You can't really listen to your moon, your unconscious, sensitive, emotional self if your brain is going a mile a minute. Some of you have air in your chart and it's getting the better of you. Get into your body, get into your moon. This could also have to do with hormones as well for some of you. They have advice for you to surrender to these two things that will help you navigate the beginning of September. First of all, surrender to sleep. To prevent burnout, slow down, honor your need for quiet time and peaceful sleep to rejuvenate your mind, body, and spirit. Now, you're coming into the beginning of this month with the 9 of Swords. I can already see that you're having a hard time sleeping. I think you're just feeling too much of what's going on around you. They also want you to surrender to creativity. Let your imagination soar. Stay open to all creative ideas and how to pursue a dream or solve a problem. You're going to need to get creative to solve problems. And they also, that's the second card of creative projects, you see? Okay, my creators. Okay, my manifestors. I think I see where we're going here. Creativity and creative projects and focusing on your sleep-wake cycle should help. If you surrender to these things, it's going to make things go more smoothly. Also, surrender to complete healing. I do have the 4 of Swords here and the Star. And the 3 of Swords over here for you, Scorpio. I can see that you're healing from something. You may not be finished healing. Be easy on yourself. Open fully to the loving, compassionate forces of the universe that support your physical, emotional, and spiritual healing. You can only spiritually heal yourself. And when we spiritually heal ourselves and physically and emotionally heal ourselves, you will contribute in a positive way, Scorpio, to the Anima Mundi, which is the universal soul. If you want to help heal the universal soul and help it feel better, start with healing yourself. It works. It really works. And the creative projects will help. I also see that you need to set some limits. So moving into September, I was like, Scorpio, I want to hug you. The High Priestess, Piscean energy, the 9 of Swords, the 3 of Swords, and the Moon. You seem worried about something. Whatever your intuition is telling you is keeping you up at nights. Some of you might be having disrupted sleep. You may be having dreams. Protect your energy. If you think something outside of the third dimension is trying to talk to you and it's bothering you, that happens to me all the time. This is my life. Thanks very much. So when I saw this, I was like, well, I know how you feel. Protect your energy. It's okay to sit up in the middle of the night and say, go away. I don't want to talk. I don't want to talk. There might be some herbal supplements, a good nightly routine. You're nervous about what your intuition is telling you. You might feel like you can't openly talk about it with other people. Something may be hurting. You may be healing from a broken heart. This could have to do with an illness. and there's a lot of confusion. Oh, I really think you guys are feeling the world right now. Get grounded, do creative projects. I think that's the ticket. There's some things you want to say to the world or to a specific person or a situation. I have too much to lose. We don't share the same values. You broke my heart. I see that there's something that you're brokenhearted about. I get the sense that this might have to do with a job or a career path, perhaps a living situation, and yes, of course, a romantic partner. If anyone or anything is coming towards you, you seem stressed out about it. Make sure you get in touch with your feelings first, Scorpio, okay? Because you may not share the same values as other people. You may have to break away from the energy of the Hierophant, which is the community at large. And you may feel like you need to go off on your own, because she does break away from the system and break away from society to a degree. So it's okay if you don't share the same values. It looks like you feel like you have a lot to lose and something is breaking your heart. Hang on a second, you guys. One of my kids has decided to vacuum while I'm working. Okay, thanks. I'm trying to do a reading and I'm like, who in God's name is vacuuming in my living room? Well, I shouldn't complain. My kids are cleaning. Jeez. Sorry, Scorpio. So yeah, that's bothering you. We'll talk about what's going on external to you in a minute, but here's what's in focus for you. The overall reason for the reading is the Ace of Pentacles. So a new opportunity coming in, something being offered to you, a seed that you could plant. It could be a new financial opportunity or a skill that you could develop. The way you're feeling is the Chariot. Some of you have recently moved on from something, traveling. There could be a Cancer involved or Cancer into the chart. You see yourself as the Fool. So that's about taking a leap of faith. What you need to know is the Star, and the final outcome is the Six of Swords. So what I see here coming in for you, the reason for the reading is the Ace of Pentacles. Clarifying it is the Knight of Cups and the Three of Pentacles. Scorpio, what are you about to do? Now, this could be a person around you coming in and saying they might have a big emotional outpouring. Very good with words, this person could be. Very romantic, very charming. Let's work together. Let's work this out. You might not be feeling it. Or this could be something new coming in for you. The Knight of Cups is your energy. That's my card of artistry and creativity. It's a very beautiful energy. Very artistic, very creative. You could be recognized and rewarded for something that you bring to the table, Scorpio, and you could really pour your heart into it. You might be at the beginning. You might be building and learning and growing, trying to figure out the details. This may be something that you're about to start that you will work on for about 3 years, 3 months, 3 years. Someone wants to put a lot of work into something with you, or you yourself want to put a lot of work into something. This might excite you emotionally. The way you're feeling is the Chariot. There is a lot of major arcana here. So I know that you guys are going through something deeply spiritual. When I have more major arcana than I do pip cards, I know it's heavy for you. So you're feeling like the Chariot, and clarifying that is the Hermit and the Hangman. So Pisces, Virgo, and Cancer showing up to support you. If you have those placements in your natal chart, I strongly suggest you figuring out where they are and looking at the strengths and weaknesses of those signs. It will give you a clue as to what part of your life this will be affecting and how best to deal with it. I think that you want to be victorious. I think that you want to move forward. I think that you want to overcome your obstacles and challenges. You may be thinking about travel and forward motion in some way, or perhaps you've moved on from something. Now you're spending time alone, searching your soul, doing a lot of self-reflection about what the last cycle in your life brought you and taught you. And I think that you're paused with the Hangman. There is a level of acceptance here with this. A sacrifice may need to be made. You may feel somewhat uncomfortable. You're definitely trying to get in touch with the upper realms and your spiritual self for sure. How do I really feel about this? Where am I going with my life? That's deep. But you see yourself as the Fool. So starting something new that you may have to, sometimes we got to think about something. You're a water sign. You might have to feel about it. Well, a new start, a leap of faith. The Fool is the most powerful card in the deck. The Sun is the most positive in my opinion, and maybe the Star as well. But the Fool, I think, is the most powerful. Recapturing authenticity, moving forward. Someone may be coming towards you, or something in your life is presented to you, and you may have to really think about it. You may even run away from it a little bit, but you see yourself as the Fool. You know you have to take a leap of faith and just try. I keep hearing just try, but you're in your head about it. 8 of Swords and Strength. Leo and Aries showing up here. You may be worried about what a Leo will think. You're in your head about this. It's difficult for you to take this leap of faith and move forward. You might feel somewhat out of your depth or out of your league even. Be careful that you do not let the beliefs that you have about yourself that limit you take over. Yes, we all have beliefs that limit us, things we believe about ourselves that may or may not be true, but that are negative and hold us back. The Fool wants you to get in touch with the things you believe and know about yourself that can help propel you forward. The Chariot wants you to believe that you're victorious. The Hangman wants you to believe that you can see things from a different point of view. And the Fool and Strength wants you to believe you've got this. Be strong. It will take you strength. Can I do this? I bet you can. I bet you can. And I think the universe wants you to know that as well, because, and if someone's coming towards you to start a relationship or recapture something, give yourself a moment to think about it. It might involve distance and travel. But what you need to know is the Star, clarifying the Star is Temperance and the Sun. Scorpio, I don't get to see this card combination very often. You couldn't be more supported by the divine if you tried. You are supported by the divine. Have hope, have faith. You can be free. You may be coming into alignment with your soul's purpose at this time. The Sun is the universe's purpose. The Devil and the Moon is what's happening to us on an earth level and our body's purpose and society's purpose. The Star is when you come into alignment with your own soul. Have hope. You can be free. You can heal. You can regenerate. You may be being called towards a very spiritual path. As you guys know, I'm really clinical and pretty straightforward and down to earth about my tarot readings, but sometimes I get a very deeply spiritual reading that comes out, and this might be one of them. I don't remember the last time I had readings like this. You are being divinely guided. Also, Temperance and the Star for me are often deceased loved ones that have passed on that are with you and guiding you. Your loved ones and your guides are with you. Some will come and walk amongst you by day. Some will guide you by night. For some of you, this is a parent, a mother in particular. I think you are being divinely guided to have hope and have faith. It is just a time of healing and renewal and bringing balance into your life, determining purpose, patience, calm, really coming into alignment with a healing and in your own soul and stepping into the sunlight. Lighten up. Clarity is coming for you, healing, balance. If this is someone around you, or for some of you, again, it is a job. It's either a relationship or a job or a life path that's probably really important. It definitely wants your attention. Get clarity, determine the purpose. It will require patience. There could be a lot of renewal here for you, and you could pour your heart into it. There's something, though, that you're breaking away from. For some of you, this might be an education path or a job that you just don't like the people there, you're afraid. But the final outcome is the 6 of Swords, the 8 of Cups, and the 4 of Swords. Clearly, you guys just need to rest and heal. Just rest, Scorpio. You will be moving into a time of calm waters and stillness. You are clearly leaving something behind with the 8 of Cups and the Hermit, and you will need to rest. Expect a little bit of stress, but I think you're going to tolerate it okay because the Hermit is here. I just feel like overall your energy, I feel like you guys are going through and healing from something difficult, and it might be difficult for you to start something new. I just heard that some of you took a break from something, an education path, a career that you were pursuing, even a hobby. It could have even been a relationship and you want to start it up again and you're not sure you can do it. Address social anxiety and fear. Someone or something in the environment. I have the Eight of Pentacles, the Ace of Swords, the Six of Cups, and the Sun. I don't know that this is a person. I think that this has to do with work or what you do every day. You've had a brilliant idea about something you want to work on, and it clearly recaptures something innocent and nostalgic within you. It's coming towards you. This could be your childhood dream, job, or life revisited. It's also possible that someone wants to have a breakthrough and a reconciliation with you. They miss you. They recall you fondly. They do want to capture something innocent and sweet with you. It's not too serious, but someone wants to bring a lot of happiness to you, or this is an opportunity coming into you that's being handed to you, quite possibly by the universe itself, that can recapture something beautiful. I do think you want to go for it, Scorpio. I just think there might be some other things going on in your life that are contributing to your ability to pursue it. If this is a person from your past that wants a breakthrough with you and renewal, you're like, I think I have too much to lose. We don't have the same values and you broke my heart. This might be a past employer as well. What this person or this situation is about is, do I still have a chance? I want to start over. I wish we could go back. I don't know why this happened. Why have I want you back underneath here? For some of you, this is something that you abandoned a long time ago and you want to come back to. And you're like, do I still have a chance? Can I start over? I wish we could go back, but it could be a person around you that wants to start over and wants to come back. I get the strong sense that it's a passionate pursuit of yours for either career or life purpose, that they want you, something wants you back, you want it back. So you have to ask yourself, you know, can you really start over? Do I still have a chance? Do they still have a chance? There could be quite a bit of healing, but honor your own feelings first. The High Priestess and the Hermit want to think about it first. So just be careful with these empathic feelings, okay? They might be disturbing your sleep and you need to quiet your mind. Let go of that which is not yours to deal with. It is what it is. Be creative. Get the sleep and rest. You're still healing from something. Enjoy your third house activation. And yeah, I think it's great that you guys are having spiritual gifts and spiritual awakenings. But there's also a lot of fear that's coming from you right now. You do need to protect yourself and clear and protect your auric field and throw yourself into the creativity and creative projects. It will help with your process as you heal and move on to new things like the Fool. All right, Scorpio, that's the beginning of September for you. I hope it resonates and I hope it helps. You can always book a private reading with me if you want to work with me personally. The link to my website is down in the description below this video. I'm not going to do an extended. I can hear that some of you want it. They're telling me not to. They will not let me. Okay, so we'll pick up with this next week and see how you guys are doing. I want this 9 and 3 of Swords and the Moon to go away for you because the Sun is coming. It's here for you. The clarity and happiness is coming. I hope it comes soon. I'm always listening to the universe for you, Scorpio. Take care of yourselves. I love you guys. I'll see you next time.